Hey guys, so I wanted to bring you a video about something that I purchased a little while ago. It's from refugemedical.com. That's the company that Bear Independent owns and runs. They make some pretty amazing looking IFAKs. The quality of the gear they put in them, plus the quality of the build, seems to be very, very good. I have not gotten my hands personally on any of them yet. Hopefully that will be changing soon. But they came out with something that really caught my eye, and it's really geared towards people that are doing preps. Prepping is never going to be a bad thing, whether it's food, water, medical. I mean, it's never going to be a bad thing. I don't think anyone ever got to a point that said, oh, I'm too prepared for whatever you want to name into the blank. But this is an idea for medical preps, and the price point on it was pretty outstanding. So just going to go over that real quick with you guys, kind of give you a lowdown, show you what it's all about. And, you know, please check them out, because the stuff they're putting out really is well thought out. Coming right at you. So this is what we're talking about, guys. This is the wound care bucket. And I'm going to kind of bring it in close so you can see the contents of this thing. Feel free to pause and take a look. So we're looking at 100 2x2 gauze pads, 80 3x3 gauze pads, 100 4x4 gauze pads, 50 5x9, 16 8x10, 6 times 4-inch rolled gauze, another 6 of 2-inch rolled gauze, 4 times 1-inch medical tape, so a roll, 2 tubes of antibiotic ointment, 2 tubes of iodine, 2 bottles of iodine, sorry, a bottle of peroxide, a bottle of alcohol, 100 count nitrile gloves, and 200 count adhesive bandages. So what's the point of this? The point of this is that we have all these preps. And some people have a tendency to neglect the idea of wound care long term. They buy these Johnson & Johnson boxes of Band-Aids, or these little first aid kits, which there's nothing wrong with. But if you had to provide wound care over long term, you're going to go through that stuff pretty quickly. And could anyone do this? Yes, anyone could do this. Anybody. You could go to Walmart, buy a bucket, and throw your stuff in there. You're good to go. But the fact that everything you need is all there, that it's well thought out, that the planning's kind of been done from you by people that do it for a living, there's an added value there. This bucket came sealed. I opened it, obviously, to see what was going on inside of it. And I couldn't be any happier with how it's packaged. Each one of these things is packaged in a very heavy gauge Ziploc bag, which means you could access it and it's resealable. I think that's huge. And you can kind of see, I'm going to pull all this stuff out so you can get an idea of exactly what we're talking about. I mean, the quantity is just ridiculous, the amount of stuff that you get. I mean, look at this. And there's still bottle of peroxide, iodine, alcohol, prep. I mean, you have everything that you could possibly need for long-term wound care. And that's what we're talking about here, long-term wound care. Help's not coming. Help's not coming anytime soon. You can't get to a hospital. You can't get to an ER. That kind of a thing. There's been a hurricane. Roads are shut down. You've got a wound that you have to constantly clean and dress, which you have to do multiple times a day. That's the idea of the idea behind what this is. And I really do think that the value that you get in not just the contents, but the way the contents were laid out, the way that they're packaged, is worth the price. Because again, nothing here this isn't mind shattering. I mean, this is all stuff that you could get at any Walmart, at any CVS, off Amazon, and you could get it in large quantities. But to have it all in one place like this, I think, is just an awesome idea. I wish I would have thought of it first. When I bought this, I believe the price tag on it was $110, and they had advertised $20 shipping cost. I only got charged $10. So I don't know if I had gotten it under a promotional thing or not. I don't know. I believe the current cost on this is $140 plus $20 shipping. I still think even at that price point, it's still a very, very good value. Again, you could do this all yourself. Do you have the time? Do you have the energy? Do you have the ability or the knowledge to do so? Maybe you do. But in my mind, the fact that I can buy this bucket and throw it with all my other preps, know it's here, adds a huge amount of value to it. And on top of everything else, they're supporting an American company that is sourcing their products in the United States, that is employing a small business. All of that means something. And I think that everything that they're doing over there is with a certain goal in mind, and they're on the same path that I am. And that to me means a lot. So I really think you should check them out. Again, it's Refuge Medical. I will have links to their website below, and also a link to Bear's YouTube page. I strongly suggest that you check him out. The content he puts out is fantastic. The information it really is amazing, and it's well thought out, and it's well produced. So please check him out, and throw him some of your business. I would rather buy from him and spend a little bit more money, if that's the case, than buy off of Amazon from a company that doesn't care if I was dead tomorrow or not. And that, I think, is a fact. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick and dirty update on this. Not an update on this, but a look at this. Wound up being longer than I thought it would be, but there you go. Check them out, guys, and remember, your path is out there. Go find it.